Peacock's Ponies is not your typical spy thriller. Forget James Bond, forget Mission Impossible. This is the story of two ordinary, overlooked women turned spies in the heart of Cold War Moscow, a world of danger, deception, and deadly secrets. Set in 1977, Ponies follows Bea and Twila, two American embassy secretaries whose lives are thrown into chaos when their husbands, both CIA agents, are killed under mysterious circumstances. What starts as grief soon turns into a high-stakes game of espionage, where the line between friend and foe is razor-thin, and survival depends on wit, courage, and trust in one another. Today, we're going to take you through every twist, every betrayal, and every shocking revelation in the first season of Ponies. So buckle up, because this is one Cold War ride you won't forget. The series opens on December 24th, 1976, deep in the USSR. CIA agents Chris Grant and Tom Hasbeck are on a surveillance mission, meeting their contact Snowshoe in Moscow. But things go wrong. The KGB is closing in. A tense car chase ensues, leaving Snowshoe dead, while Chris and Tom narrowly escape. Meanwhile, we meet their wives. Bea, portrayed by Emilia Clarke, has been in Russia for 6 months. She's smart, fluent in Russian, and careful, but still learning the brutal rules of espionage. Twila, played by Haley Lou Richardson, is Tom's wife, a streetwise, fearless woman who doesn't take life seriously, often blundering into danger, yet somehow surviving. Their first meeting at the embassy shows a stark contrast. Bea is cautious, methodical, while Twila is chaotic, unpredictable, and hilariously blunt. But fate will bind them together in ways neither expects. That night, the unthinkable happens. Both their husbands die in a plane crash, or so they are told. The CIA remains tight-lipped, leaving Bea and Twila confused and grieving, desperate for answers. Grief quickly turns into resolve. Bea returns briefly to Rhode Island, going through Chris's belongings. Among them is a mysterious card with a Russian phrase, "winged horse over the entire world." This cryptic clue sets her on a path she can't ignore. Twila, having no family ties in the U.S., agrees to return to Moscow. At the embassy, their supervisor Dane proposes a radical idea. What if Bea and Twila operated as spies themselves? Women are often underestimated, and the Russians would never suspect them. The CIA reluctantly approves, and thus begins their journey as Ponies, persons of no interest. They are given cover jobs. Bea returns as a secretary to the U.S. cultural attaché, and Twila becomes the assistant to the ambassador. But beneath these innocuous roles, their real mission begins: to track a Soviet double agent, C.K. Solar, and gather intelligence that could tip the scales of the Cold War. In their first covert operation, Bea and Twila must meet Solar at a crowded Soviet pub. Twila's improvisation and street smarts save the mission when the KGB's Andrei appears unexpectedly. Meanwhile, Bea uses her fluency in Russian to communicate in coded language. This moment establishes their dynamic. Bea is precise and intellectual, Twila is fearless and unpredictable. From here, the pair dive headfirst into the murky world of espionage. They navigate dead drops, hidden cameras, secret messages, and coded Russian phrases. Every step is life or death, and every ally could be a traitor. The stakes become personal when they discover that the supposed plane crash may have been an execution, and that one of their husbands may have been a double agent. As the season progresses, Bea and Twila uncover layers of deception. Andrei emerges as a terrifying villain, a man capable of cold-blooded murder, whose control over his network makes every operation perilous. Bea's interactions with Solar, whose real name is Sasha, add another layer of intrigue. He is mysterious, resourceful, and morally ambiguous, and a complicated romantic tension develops. Twila, meanwhile, uses her charm and audacity to gather intelligence in ways Bea can't, from manipulating diplomats to creating distractions in public spaces. Every episode heightens the tension, blending spycraft, humor, and emotional stakes. From planting bugs in cars to stealing important documents, Bea and Twila learn to rely on each other in life-or-death situations. The espionage is thrilling, but the show also highlights their emotional journey, the fear, grief, and resilience of two women navigating a male-dominated, dangerous world. Ponies doesn't just focus on espionage, it thrives on mystery. Bea discovers hidden tapes of her late husband, revealing connections she never anticipated. Twila uncovers that Tom's betrayal may have led to Chris's death, and that nothing about the mission was as it seemed. The show also delves into family dynamics. Bea brings her grandmother, Manya, into Moscow to help impersonate a key contact. This move is risky, but it underscores the series' blend of heart and suspense. Flashbacks reveal Manya's past in Belarus, connecting generations to the present mission and adding emotional depth to the narrative. The tension reaches its peak in the final episodes. Bea and Twila discover Andrei's secret compromat facility, where he keeps evidence of his victims and manipulates political power. A high-speed chase, shootouts, and daring escapes culminate in a confrontation that tests everything the two women have learned. Andrei is captured, but not without consequences. Secrets unravel, and it becomes clear that not everything the CIA or even Bea and Twila knew about their husbands, Solar, or the KGB is accurate. The series finale leaves us on a cliffhanger, revealing that Chris is still alive and that the real mole may have been someone else entirely. It's a shocking twist, one that sets the stage for a second season, with alliances questioned and danger lurking at every corner. Ponies is more than a spy thriller. It's a story about friendship, resilience, and empowerment. Bea and Twila are ordinary women who are underestimated by everyone around them, and they turn that into an advantage. Their friendship is the emotional core of the show, grounding the suspense in human connection. The series also expertly blends genres. It's part buddy comedy, part thriller, part mystery, all wrapped in 1970s Soviet aesthetics. The cinematography, costumes, soundtrack, and set design immerse viewers in the era, making every scene visually and emotionally compelling. And while it's entertaining, Ponies is tense, dark at times, and unafraid to explore moral ambiguity. Trust is a currency more valuable than gold, and every choice has consequences. And now, the ending. Brace yourself, because it's a wild ride. After capturing Andrei, Bea and Twila interrogate him, hoping to uncover the truth about their husbands and the KGB's operations. But he refuses to fully cooperate, taunting them and revealing only cryptic hints. Meanwhile, a secondary plot unfolds. Cheryl, a seemingly innocent American, is revealed to be a double agent. She triggers a detonator at the embassy, setting the bubble on fire. The chaos allows Andrei to escape temporarily, showing just how deep the KGB's reach is. Simultaneously, we learn that Chris Grant, previously thought dead, is alive. His survival was orchestrated to manipulate Sasha and the Americans, and it becomes clear that much of what the CIA believed about the plane crash and mole activities was false. Bea and Twila are left holding the pieces. Andrei is dangerous and still at large. Chris is alive but involved in secret operations. The KGB's mole network within the embassy remains partially unknown. Sasha, who has been a complex ally and love interest, has ties to both Chris and the murdered sister subplot, deepening the mystery. The season ends on a massive cliffhanger. Bea and Twila, exhausted and bloodied from espionage, stand amidst the burning embassy, facing a world where every ally could be a traitor, every move is deadly, and the line between friend and foe has never been thinner.